Hello guys, welcome back to another video. So in today's video I'm going to show you change log of the latest Lineage OS. So this is my Redmi Note 4 as you can see, and let me turn off the dark mode guys. So this is my normal Redmi Note 4 as you can see. So let me show you my about section. So this shows my personal data, that's why I'm hiding it. So as you can see, this is my Redmi Note 4 and this is the Lineage OS unofficial version. So today I'm going to show you the changelog of this version. So this is unofficial and it runs on Android 11. So let me show you guys the Android version. So I will take you directly inside the settings about phone section. So the Android version will be shown here only. So here after clicking you will find here Android version. As you can see, this is my Android version 11. So let me click here. So as you can see, this is my Android 11 guys, and it works good. There is no any bug at all. I haven't faced any bug, and this is the security patch of this ROM Android security update 5th November, and vendor security patch level is 5th September 2020, and this is Google Play system update Android version 11, and these all are the several things as you can see. And let me explain the all of the changelogs one by one. So let me clear this from recent. So let me open the setting guys. There is Let's Bloatware, as you can see here. There is no any Play Store installed, so if you want Play Store then you have to flash the apps. So let me open settings and let me explain you one by one briefly. So first, inside the networks and internet, here your Wi-Fi works. There is no any issue at all. So as you can see, Wi-Fi is also working, but I haven't turned on my Wi-Fi on, so it won't show me here. And our Jio mobile network is also works, and here our VoLTE also works. There is no any issue at all. So let me show you whether VoLTE works or not. So this is my customer care number. VoLTE icon won't be shown here. So as you can see, here VoLTE works perfectly. There is no any issue at all. And let me show you another thing. So here video call I haven't tested, so I think video call will be also works, and Wi-Fi calling also work. There is no any issue at all, and there is no any dual 4G option in this ROM guys. So there is no any support officially for Redmi Note 4, so developers can't make dual VoLTE for this ROM. And here your hotspot also works. So let me show you whether hotspot works or not. So as you can see, it says and hotspot is on guys. So as you can see here, hotspot logo, and it works. I have connected my another device with this hotspot, and here Bluetooth also works. There is no any issue at all, and I will show you later about Bluetooth. And inside this Bluetooth setting, your Bluetooth also works, and let me show you here. As you can see, our Bluetooth also works. There is no any issue at all. So just you have to turn on, and you can pair with your audio devices and Bluetooth earphones, etc. And inside display you will find adaptive brightness, etc. So here you will find recent app sections, etc. So I haven't visited here. You can customize some settings here, but I don't have that particular idea because I haven't used this ROM for a lot of time. So inside battery section you will find this battery backup of this ROM, and while I have flashed this ROM, there is battery around 95%, only 4% consumed. I have tested this ROM and I am making the video guys. So as you can see, last full charge 89 minutes ago, and screen usage 39 minutes. In 39 minutes it gained only 4% of battery. So this ROM is also good for gaming. You can use this ROM as gaming purpose also. And here you will find inside display dark theme feature. You can turn on dark mode, you can turn off in one click. There is no any bug regarding dark mode. And you can also find this adaptive brightness, which is also called as automatic brightness, whatever you say. And as of now I am turning it on, and here you will find live display. Like you can also use this reading mode. There is no any bug at all. And here you will find in advanced there are a lot of wallpapers, and you can customize these settings from the notification status bar. So here you can customize everything guys, and here you can customize your screen timer setting, which will automatically lock your device in 30 seconds. And there is no any face unlock for this ROM, so you have to use fingerprint only. So I will tell you later about security things. And you will find here screensaver, double tap to wake and double tap to sleep. When you connect any charger or any USB, then your screen will be turned on like this. It will turn on like this, and it will show a notification here like USB tethering connected or USB debugging connected. And this is pure stock ROM, and in this ROM you can increase your touch sensitivity if you are any worker or anything. Due to COVID-19, almost some people using mask and gloves, so by wearing gloves also you can use your device without any problem. So your touch sensitivity will be increased when you turn on this mode, and you can use this device without any issue or any problem. And here you will find several things guys. There is no any issue regarding audio, so everything works fine. There is no issue at all for me. And here you can customize some things, shortcut to prevent ringing. So if your device rings, then you can stop it by pressing volume button. So that's that. And here you can find a lot of ringtones, stock ringtones, which are good, and I personally like this one guys, Jimmy Button. So here there are a lot of ringtones, and you can turn on charging sounds, and you can also select a charging sound guys. So in my case I haven't disturbed anything here. So if you enable this vibrate, your device will vibrate a little bit when you connect your charger. And you can also turn on this touch vibrate, so you can see it works good. So in my case I am not enabling it because it drains a little bit battery. So I have explained you about sound settings, and here storage is almost 7.78 GB used. So it is stock ROM guys, you will find that much of storage used. So here system uses only 7 GB. In other cases it uses around 10 GB. I have already checked it in my MI1, so it shows around system 10 GB. So here you won't find that kind of issue, and your storage only 7 GB is used. So here in privacy you will find this permission manager, and inside trust you will see Selenium status enforcing. And here you can turn on encryption, and you can restrict USB. If your device is locked, then you can't do any data transfer or any etc things. So here I have explained about your privacy settings, and here location also works. There is no any issue at all. And you can customize permission for each and every app from here, and you can deny for some apps from here. So if you deny for your phone APK, then you won't receive call audio. So here you can customize. Here I have found amazing feature guys. Inside screen lock, if you enter your pattern, so I have already entered a pattern, so here you will find amazing feature. So as you can see like this, you can put screen lock for your device 4x4, 5x5, 6x6. In my case I am using 4x4, sorry 3x3. And let me show you my screen lock guys. So this is, as you can see, 3x3. So I won't recommend you to use 6x6. So if you wish you can use, then you can use. And here fingerprint also works, there is no issue at all. So let me show you. I have already added my fingerprint, so I have locked the device. So as you can see, fingerprint works, and there is no any face unlock for this. If you flash the apps, I think you will get trusted face, which is not secured. And from here you can add your Google account, Gmail account, whatever you want. So after flashing GApps only I will recommend you to use this. And here in accessibility you will find power button, end scroll, etc, automatic rotate screen, and here audio channel, etc etc. And inside this system you will find the gestures option here, and you can also turn on the navigation buttons by disabling. So if you turn it on, your navigation buttons won't work, this will work. So in my case I am using this only, I won't use any navigation buttons or etc. So here you will find end the current call by pressing the power button. So if you are in call, then you will press power button, your call will be cut. So I won't recommend you to use this feature, because in some cases you will press it by mistake and your call will be rejected or cut. So don't use this feature. And you can use this feature long press for torch, So if you press your power button long on lock screen, then it will enable torch. So let me test it, guys. So as you can see, it is working perfectly. There is no any issue at all. So as you can see in my background, its flashlight is working, and both two LEDs work, guys. In stock MIUI it won't work, here it works. So there is no any issue at all using this. So you can also turn on this torch option if you enable it. So here you can use home button as some gestures. If you press home button, your call will be picked up, and here you will find these all of these things. You can wake your device by using volume keys, and you can test these things, guys. Everything works. I have tested this ROM personally, and everything works here. And you will receive here system profiles like silent mode, vibrate mode. You can also add your personal profile here, and you will find this status bar option, and you can enable here your network speed. So let me turn on my mobile data, where it is. So this is my mobile data. Here you will find two things, download and upload. You can also customize it by clicking here upload only. So you will find only upload speed, and here you will find only download. So you can customize it, and you can also customize it like Mbps, kbps, gbps. There is no any GB, but there is KB. So let me select it, upload and download, and let me press my back button. So here I have told about you these things, and quick pull down also works. So if you press like this, your notification status bar will be opened completely. So in my case I am turning it off, and here you can customize your clock position, left, right. So wherever you want you can put it. There is no any issue at all. And you can turn on this seconds, minute option. In my case I am using second option. And you can also turn on this AM PM options, guys. So you can hide it. So as you can see, there is no any AM PM, and here you will see normal, and here you will find a small one. So I am using small one, so your wish, you can use any one of them. So here you can see battery style. There is no anything, just you can turn on percentage and you circle one, and icon. So I am using icon. Here you can customize your battery percentage. There is next two icon, and inside the icon. So inside the icon a little bit hard to find. So in my case I am seeing it, but you need to struggle a little bit in daytime to see the battery percentage. So in my case I am going to use next to the icon. It is good if you enable the next two icons. So as you can see, you will find clearly without any issue, and you can enable this brightness slider, brightness control, etc. from here. There is no any bugs or issues regarding this. Here everything works, power button, etc, etc. And here there is updater, but you won't receive any update because this is an official one. And this is about phone version, and I am using Jio SIM card. This is my Redmi Note 4. You people can see everything works. There is no any issue at all. You can use this ROM as daily drivers, and there is good battery backup option, guys. There is no any issue at all, and this ROM boots within 1 minute. So here you will find three things. If you press the power button, emergency power off, restart. So this is good ROM, guys. You can use it, and I hope you people enjoyed this video. Soon I will make a review of another ROM. So thanks for watching the video, guys.